The Thunder wrapping up a homestand here at Paycom Center. The Toronto Raptors coming into town. I've got Alex Caruso here with me. And Alex, this has been a sensational homestand for you all so far. Blowout victories across the board. What stood out to you about the way that you guys are playing heading into this game?
Yeah, I think after we let one get away in San Francisco coming home, we wanted to just get back to the things that we've been doing really well throughout the year. Rebounding the ball well, communicating defensively, popping the ball around on offense, and then being aggressive. I think we've done a good job, and I don't think either game's been perfect. I think at some point, we were down at half in the Suns game. Kings, we were going kind of back and forth through the first half, and then really put our foot down in the second half and kind of double down on all those things I just talked about.
Yeah, the effort seems to be there, but it seems like you guys are able to hit a different level of execution after you've seen maybe a little bit of what's happening in the game. Can you give me some insight into maybe that process that's happening either in timeouts or at halftime that you guys are digesting what's going on and able to turn things in your favor?
Yeah, it's just about reciting the things that we've talked about all year that have made us a good team. A lot of the stuff during the year, like we're such a good team that when we struggle, it's usually self-inflicted. It's usually stuff that we can control, and it's just about course correcting and getting back to the things that we talk about every day and the things that define us and really how we want to play as a team. And I think we do a good job of, like I said, course correcting in the game and then going out there and playing really hard and competing.
The anticipation is that Chet Holmgren will be available for you all tonight. I just wonder, as a guy who's seen him and what he's done, how excited are you all just for the human being to have this opportunity to come back out there?
Yeah, it's great. We know we're excited for him. Obviously, we know he's excited. But the amount of work he's put in to get back, we've seen it every day. From him going from the wheelchair to crutches to a boot to nothing to playing again. He's a basketball player and a hooper to his core. Like, this is what he loves to do. So just really excited for him to be able to get back out there and play basketball, because I know that's what he's really passionate about.
You are a connector on this team. As guys have come in and out of the lineup throughout the course of the season, how do you view your role in terms of facilitating offensively, also connecting the defense, and how that can help guys that are as they're coming in and out?
Yeah, I just try to do whatever the game tells me to do. We have some really talented players, 1 through 15 on the team. So a lot of times it's just about not getting in the way and trying to figure out different things in the game that I can manipulate and I can adjust just with my voice, my energy, and some of that is, like you said, communicating, and I think that'll help, especially Chet tonight coming back because he's missed a lot of time. It will be a little bit of rust, but the guys in general, this time of year the body slows down a little bit. Everyone's a little fatigued. You're getting to game 50 before All-Star break, and using your mind and excuse me, being vocal will make up for a lot of the physical fatigue.
You guys hit 40 wins before you even got to 10 losses this season, and part of the approach seems to be night to night. It does not matter who's in front of you. You guys have approached things the same way. As you see a Toronto team tonight that's doesn't have the record that you all have, but has some emerging players, young guys in Scotty Barnes and Grady Dick, what are some focuses for you all tonight?
Yeah, just matching the energy. Their season probably hasn't gone quite how they wanted to. They've lost a little more than I think they probably would be okay with, but they're still playing hard. It's still the NBA. They're professionals. They're going to come out, and whether they're playing for a contract, playing for roster spot, playing for more minutes, they're going to play hard. So to make sure that we just come out and match the intensity and the focus that they're going to have.
Yeah, you guys have had a professional focus night in and night out all year long. Thank you very much for breaking it down for us, AC.
Yeah, appreciate it, Nick.
All right, that's Alex Caruso. I'm Nick Gallo, and this is Thunder Basketball.
I think what you guys look like with everybody healthy.
Yeah, obviously all season we haven't had the team 1 through 18 healthy, but with time and continued just kind of patience, everything will come together. Still looking forward as a team to kind of having that, and we know the fans are excited to have it as well. So coming soon, here soon.
Just a follow-up to that. The team hasn't been healthy all season long, and yet you guys have been obviously very successful, and coaches said you guys have been so adaptable. Just what is it about this group that allows you guys to just withstand all those punches you guys have been thrown this season?
I think a lot of guys, I think this team has a team-first mentality, a win-first mentality, and that kind of just drives the ability to kind of adapt to our circumstances, to push through adversity, to deal with whatever we have thrown at us, and just keep moving forward. Just speaks volumes to the player and the people that we have in here. So.
Aaron, you guys have seen sort of the style of player that is Grady Dick over the course of time. I know he's still a young guy, kind of emerging into his own, but what are some challenges in trying to deal with him in transition and in the half court?
Yeah, I mean, good player. You want to limit him. You don't want to allow him to get comfortable. Obviously, great shooter. And with guys like that, when they get comfortable and they get hot, it allows for other parts of the game to kind of get added into it. So just don't want to allow him to get comfortable and gain confidence by any means.
The other night against Phoenix, it just seemed like as the second quarter wore on, there were things that you guys were either, digesting during the game or you were able to orient the game to the way that you wanted to. What's happening in those moments to get it to a better spot for you all?
Yeah, just kind of settling in, getting to our identity. Like I said, we had some mishaps and we were allowing some open looks, but just kind of getting the car back on the road, kind of figuring out what's wrong with whatever we're doing and how we can course correct. And our team is more than capable of making corrections and figuring things out. So just kind of getting the car back on the road and we were able to figure it out and put ourselves in position to get a good win.
We continue to see Shea scored 40 through 3 quarters and had 50-point game. I mean, you're a student of the game. How do you frame historically what he's doing as a scorer right now?
Yeah, it's obviously awesome just to be a part of, to be able to watch his success through the years. But I mean, just from an aspect of just watching him, I mean, the guy puts in so much work. So when he goes out there, he's just playing with the same mentality that he has, which is just confidence and obviously pure skill. I don't know how to answer the question. The guy, I mean, he's a great player and he's just playing comfortably and doing what he wants. So it's awesome to be a part of.
You have better appreciation after 41-point explosion.
Oh yeah, 100%. Those are a lot of shots that you got to make.
I'm just saying, from standing, he does this.
Yeah. I told him shout out to you because it's not easy. And late in that game that I had, they were kind of denying me the ball. He sees that the whole game sometimes, and still will go get 40. So just speaks volumes to the type of player he is, obviously. And you don't take a player like that for granted. You enjoy the time and you enjoy that entertainment. So.
Did you notice that fans are actually cheering for you every time you're on the screen before the game?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, every time you're on the screen, like a warm-up before the game, fans have started to cheer for you.
There was one time I heard loud cheering, and Jay Will yelled and was like, "That's you, Wiggs!" And I looked up, and then I saw me, and I started smiling. That's awesome. Fans here are great, so that's awesome to have.